Good morning, students. Welcome all of you in our English class. Today I am going to explain the poem The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman, he has written on various things, and especially he is poet of nature. Not all the poems they are not dedicated to nature, but he has written wonderfully about nature. In this poem, he has introduced his great philosophy. Here, the title Voice of the Rain, let me describe or explain the poem. In the opening, the poet says the poet asks a question to rain, that who art thou? Art means this is archaic word. In poetry, 14th, 15th century, it was in use, but nowadays it's not used. Though we can use, anybody can use, because people consider that this belong to R, and this thou means you, as you have to say thy. Thy means your, in this way. And if you say thee, it means you. And thine, thine, yours. So these words, they are known to us, but generally, commonly, they are no longer used. But being a student of literature, we must have knowledge about these words, that here art means are. It means you. The poet asks a question to rain, that who are you? Said I. So here I stands for poet Walt Whitman. Said I to the soft falling shower. Soft falling shower means the shower, the rain that was falling softly on the ground. The poet asks the rain, the shower, a question, that who are you? And which strange to tell, the poet says that it's very surprising to say. What is surprising thing? What is strange? What is different? Give me an answer, as here translated. Because rain, it does not speak. The drops of rain do not speak. But when the poet interrogates and the rain responds, that is really strange. And what did the rain answer? That is translated. Translated means the communication between poet and the rain that took place. And in that communication, what happened? What did the rain say? So here that has been translated, that has been written in the poet's word in English language. So what uh, did the rain say? I am the poem of earth. Here the rain spoke. When the poet Walt Whitman asked a question to the rain, so the rain spoke. What did he speak? It says, I am poem of the earth. When the rain falls, it creates sound, and that sound is not a common sound. If we hear, we listen with bottom of our heart, so then we feel the association of a human being with this natural object, so that is very close. Clear? So here I am. Who is I here? Here I stands for rain. So rain says that I am the poem of the earth. Said the voice of the rain. So now, before proceeding, would like to tell you that this phrase, or I am the poem of the earth, or here I, that stands for rain. So as far as figure of speech is concerned, literary device is concerned, this is personification. What is personification? If any lifeless object, rain is not human being, when lifeless object that does the work of a human being, so who has voice? Rain doesn't have voice, rain has sound. You can say noise, you can say sound, you can define it any other way, but voice it only belongs to human being. So if voice that is of rain, it means the rain has been used as a person, because a person can speak. And the same here, I am the poem of the earth. So he answers, the rain answers, a human being can answer, but here the rain itself speaks. If it speaks, if it answers, it means this has been used here as a person. That's why the figure of speech that has been used in the title, in this line, that is personification. As far as the rhyme scheme of the poem is concerned, there is no rhyme scheme. If there is no rhyme scheme, that poem is considered to be written in free verse. So the poem is written in free verse. In this poem, the title that has been personified, and here if we go further in the poem, so this is I am the poem of the earth, personification. Again, eternal I rise. Again, this is also personification. I rise. I rise means I go upwards. Where? Eternal means continuously, non-stop. Impalpable. Impalpable means without being seen, without being touched. Out of the land and the bottomless sea. So this is the planet Earth. 7 continents and oceans, water bodies. So everything is available.